And we are live. And guess what today is?
Putting pillars. Oh, that's all you do.
Today is the day where I just spend the entire time putting in pillars. Because I know I'm the only one that'll actually do it.
Well, you don't like the physics-defying skyframe platforms?
You know, the funny thing is, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I know that you just hate it.
It's okay, but at the same time, the pillars would act as, like, you know, PowerPoints.
Not really.
If you connect
maybe.
every...
I don't know if they can connect. That might be too far. Oh, okay, no, it connects. Well, that connects. I don't know if this will connect. Right. Lock. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Let's see if this connects. Yeah, that's too far to connect.
Not a big issue. Put a power pole down wherever it's in midway and connect.
Connect to the bottom of the train. I'm gonna let you figure that while I work on this. Oh, I'm not actually in my chat. I've got my thing up, but I'm not actually in my chat. Ah, no, my volume is on. Oh. There we go.
There we go. Good. Why you do that? I'm gonna figure out something.
This is going to be a very long stream. No, I don't want to switch off this. No, damn it!
Now remember, I left off with making another stuff. Explosives.
Yeah, you want to make a automated explosive thing.
No, it's already made. I already finished it.
Oh, okay. That's right. You continue to play for a little bit to finish it. Here comes the sun. Oh, I feel like there's going to be a lot of waiting for materials. Hey, Izzy, are you in the chat? I want to take that as a new. This doesn't need to go all the way down. If it goes down to the trees and just disappears in the trees, then I mean we don't know, right? And what we don't know doesn't hurt us.
Well, no.
I don't care if you know. But as is, I'm sitting here and having to wait for like periods of time for our resources to catch up. I might not do all of it today. I might do a portion of it today. And then just do a portion every day. I feel like this stream is just going to be, you know... Aw, that's adorable. Sorry, I got a text message about my boy. Boy. Oh! Oh, well, at least I can float. Hey, I connected to something. Not really sure what I connected to. Oh. Probably that.
What am I doing?
There we go. That's connected. Huh.
What's wrong?
My boombox isn't working. Also, my character was making the walking animation.
I think you're experiencing the same issue I had. When it's not playing, you're not hearing any music at all. Nothing. Just some background noises of the character and stuff.
Yeah. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I think I want to disconnect and reconnect.
Hopefully you have to close the whole game down.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just... Boop. Alright. Removing dad jokes? I don't want to remove dad jokes. know, right? I gotta sit here and I gotta wait for resources.
Stocked up. You have plenty of space in your inventory.
Yeah, I know. I actually think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come back and get some stuff. Hey, Izzy, can I share with Lot about the thing with the boy? Tiny human? Obviously, I'll leave out, you know, actual information. Oh, I didn't tell my mom. I mean, she knows that he's... So my son... So, Tiny Human, the boy, had his first flight today. He's going on a trip with his grandparents' house. With his grandparents. And he went on his first trip today. Nobody...
whole house.
Well, you set up enough balloons. You know. Anyways, nobody told him that he was going on a trip. This was just completely out of the blue for him. Like, we knew. We've known for months that he was going on a trip. But today, he actually went on the trip and took his flight. He was in the airport getting on the stuff. Yeah, we've known since Black Friday. But he was on the plane getting set to go, and he was still telling people like, "Oh, we're just looking at the plane. We're not actually I'm not actually going anywhere." And he kept thinking that he kept telling people that, "Oh, we're just here to see the plane. We're not actually going on a trip. Oh, I'm just here to drop off the luggage." He kept telling this to like the flight attendants and like the baggage people. He did eventually get to see the plane's already landed, to my knowledge. But it was just hilarious that the entire time he thought that he was just, you know, he was just there for the baggage. I'm just here for...
And you get to see what inside of the plane looks like and how to sit down in a plane seat.
Yeah, you go through the,
actually
you know,
experience the flight.
I think he's got it. I think he's figured it out now that they've landed, but it's just... Yep, landed 40 minutes. Okay, I'll go. Cool.
That's
but
funny.
He had no idea.
I'm sure his grandparents had to correct or something. It actually is.
I'm sure that, as far as I know, Dad's telling the boy, yeah, he's going to go see a boat. That's what they're doing. They're going to go see a boat. Not technically a lie. But it's just... I'm pretty sure at this point, Love, he knows exactly what's happening. Just go and see it for a while.
Alright, there's two recipes here. There's the pure copper ingot, six copper ore, and 4 water makes 15 ingots.
Which is a very good recipe.
Or heat exchanger, 3 aluminum casing and 3 rubber equals 1 heat sink in assembler. And the original is 10 per minute rate versus the original recipe of 5 aluminum sheets and 3 copper sheets equals 1 heat sink. It's normally 7.5.
I still think the copper recipe is better, but if you really don't want really want that other one.
I'll think about it.
I wonder how much of these train pillars I'll get done today. Like, realistically. I'm making more progress than I thought I would. We got a lot more to go, though. Though there will be a certain point where it'll actually become a lot easier. Yeah, but you gotta meet the pilot and stuff. And tell the pilot, you know, oh, I'm not actually flying on the plane, I'm just... Oh, I'm out of pipes. Someone took the pipes. I was waiting for more pipes to be put on, and then someone took them. I'm kidding, I don't actually care. I'm heading back to the thing to grab some. Should put down a train. So, Subnautica 2 comes out on the 14th, which is just before my vacation ends.
That timing.
Yeah. I think technically my last day of my vacation is the 15th.
So you probably get a day.
Yeah. I probably will try and stream it.
Alright.
Whew, that was quite the leap of faith. I almost didn't reconnect.
Which is a Thursday.
But I wanted you to be aware of it. That we'll probably be taking a day off of, you know, Satisfactory for it.
Alright.
Copper sheets.
You probably want to play it solo.
I want to play it solo at very least. I do somewhat have this like thing about like I kind of think that, you know, it's a solo game.
I know I'd say they're really advertising the whole friend thing.
I know. But here's the thing, horror games are way less scary with other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I actually need them. Why did I grab it? Yeah, I need some, but I don't need that many. What I need is racist. Where's the racist? There's the racist. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
So, alright, we gotta get to phase 5, beat the last phase, and beat the whole game then before the 14th.
By the 14th. Yeah, because that's... I mean, hey, I was wrong. I told you the other day that somebody speedrun the game in 24 hours. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Someone co-op speedrun the game in 24 hours. The record for solo in this game is 13 hours.
How?
I don't know. That's like... I think we spent more time in phase 2 than that. Like, I'm pretty sure we spent more of the time in phase 2 than 13 hours.
And it's all documented too.
Maybe we could, you know, document all of this and set it up so that we're second place for a co-op speedrun. Because apparently the whole reason they did the single co-op speedrun was was because there was no record. He was like, oh, well, if no one's going to take it, I'll just take it. So maybe we could get second place.
Ours is literally like 60-something. Oh, I need to save. Alright. I need to make a save. It's 4, 3, 20. Not 3, 6. That'd be weird.
Woo!
23, 6. What I'm doing. Still probably working the same job. Probably would. I have no clue.
I want to take a moment to bitch about Netflix. Netflix used to be this like, oh, sharing is caring. And today, with my in-laws gone, I wanted to download some stuff from Netflix. Because I can't watch Netflix from their account because, you know, it's not the right household. But, you know, used to, like, the whole thing was like, oh, sharing is caring, and then they would share your password. And now they're like, oh, fuck you. You live in the different house. Fuck you. I am... Like, it doesn't cost them anything extra. That's inconvenient.
Well, I see ways around with. I could probably see a way around that.
Yeah, there are some kind of ways around it, but they check like your IP address, and if it's not the same IP address as the main one.
Oh, that's simple. There's a service called Telscale. You can just have a little tiny server there, have that as an exit node, and what Netflix will see as their.
Either way,
what do you think? I have it on my main computer, my phone's all connected to Telscale, and when I'm at work, my data is like I'm browsing the web and stuff. It's being outputted from my NAS.
Kind of cool.
And received, not goes through the Wi-Fi through a encrypted tunnel thing, and then leaves and receives. So
yeah, that's too smarticle for me. And that's also, you know, not my account. I don't want to do something with their account that, you know.
It wouldn't be anything. It would be like just browsing. It would be like your own VPN type thing. Just the only thing you would need is like a Raspberry Pi or something running a Telscale, connected to a Telscale account that you set up and have it. That's there. Connected to their internet, and you just have it, you know, as an exit node.
Okay.
And what the NSC is when you have it connected and have it set as active exit node is, you're there in terms of whatever around you says. Man might know. Oh yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Love you. Enjoy watching Netflix.
But yeah, Netflix is also getting more expensive. Like
they are.
That's why I'm trying to avoid have so many streaming services. That's why I've been buying like actual physical blue DVDs and stuff, and building my own collection.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like the whole like Netflix thing was like, oh, we're going to replace it so you don't need to have, cable and it'll be cheaper. But now there's so many streaming services that it costs more than cable.
Yeah, the late 2000, early 2010s, up to like mid 2010s. I don't know exactly. 2018 probably were the golden years for it. I guess the good years for streaming. Wasn't overpriced, charged a ton. And then sometime in middle or near, sometime in the late 2010s, it's fractured. Everyone's like, we want our own services. They start stripping shit from Netflix and taking it to other places, and it essentially became cable, and you had to buy all these other streaming services if you wanted to watch whoever you want to watch.
This section of the train is just going to float. At least for now. I don't want to go all the way down there with it.
They float down here. They all float.
It's funny because, like, I'm not exactly shy about telling the stream or you that I'm terrified of clowns. But Pennywise really just isn't scary. I give you example. The newer, you said the newer one didn't look scary, but the old 90s Pennywise, yeah,
gave you more reaction because he looked more of a clown. Pennywise,
yeah, he actually looked like a. See, that's the thing.
Is I think Pennywise looks more like a.
A lot of the quote unquote clowns and scary things don't really bother me because they don't really look like clowns. They look like, oh, this is supposed to be like, this is supposed to be scary, and that, like, for some reason my brain's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. But like when it's like just a straight up clown, that's
here's the thing with Pennywise. It's funny. Imagine if you're sitting down, you're not afraid of clowns and stuff, but you're afraid of something else. You get to the end and you freak out.
Yeah.
Pennywise is technically a spider, a large spider.
Yeah, see, spiders don't bother me.
But imagine if you're arachnophobia, and you sit down and you didn't realize there's a spider, but you're fine with clowns, but not spiders.
Not spiders. That'd be pretty funny.
Like, oh. Yeah, and the clown is just telepathic.
Yeah, doesn't he, like, pick something that he thinks people will find scary?
Yeah.
So, he was designed to fuck with people with,
fears of clowns and stuff.
I don't actually know what the name for that is.
But, yeah, the old 90s one, you've seen that find scary versus the 2017 reboot.
Yeah,
remake version.
The old version is scarier to me. I still don't think that Pennywise is that scary, but
Georgie,
come on down here, Georgie. Georgie? How about Georgie? Yeah. Mustard? How about the gas?
I find it funny. You reference Chuckles.
Do we get a Chuckles war cry? I'm going to commit various war crimes. It is kind of funny that I can do like a really good chuckle, and I'm terrified of clouds. Master?
Yeah, and we wanted to do that Devour circus thing.
Yeah. I don't know if me saying I want to do it's necessarily correct, but
you'll fight your fear.
Look, man, I've been fighting my fear of clowns for like the past like 4 years now. Ever since my wife found a show called oh god, what's it called now? I can't think of the name. The Good Place.
Good Place?
There was a show called The Good Place that she desperately wanted to show me, but the main character's house is just fucking covered with pictures of clowns, like legitimate clowns. So like, I've been like, I like fought my fears to watch this show with her. I gotta send you a clip here in a moment. Once I get back, I'm sending you a clip from it.
Alright.
Because it's just, you'll see exactly why, like, even now, this clip, after watching it numerous times and, like, facing my fear of the of clowns, this clip still gives me, like, unease. I'm like, eh. Oh, no. Oh, no, train. Please stop.
What's wrong?
Oh, I made a train to come back, and I jumped out of it, and it was set up to go into where we have the other train.
Oof, good thing it stopped.
Alright. I mean, it wouldn't have been that big of a
No, just press E and it's back.
Yeah. Alright, let me find it here. Here it is. Ugh. Whew. I paused it quickly, but still got a bit. Alright. I came back here for supplies.
My god, really? There's a whole wall of just a clown.
It's her door!
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah. I like the other character being like, well, that's terrifying. Because it is! Even as someone who isn't afraid of clowns, that is just objectively terrifying. It's a great show. It's hilarious. I honestly would recommend it. I'll give you a basic rundown of it, but I don't want to spoil too much, just in case you do decide to watch it. This person dies, and when they die, they go to the Good Place, and they are not supposed to be in the Good Place, and they find this out. And it's basically their shenanigans of being in the good place when they're not supposed to be in the good place. It's a very fun show. I would highly recommend watching, at very least, the first few episodes. Wow, I've gotten a lot of this done.
You might actually get it across this.
I mean, I'm almost to the desert. I was like approaching the desert when I had to come back to get more supplies. Hey, I could switch paths right now. I did set up a few different turn lanes in areas that I thought might be good areas to turn off into. But I figured we can also always go back and add more turns, you know?
Oh, you did put a positive deep dimension. I'll probably add it to my list of shows.
It really is fun. I think it's Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Where can I stream The Good Place? Yeah, Amazon Prime. No, thank you.
Alright. I'll probably add it to this. Might be a good show. Because I've been watching the shows with my mom.
Okay. It talks a lot. It talks a lot about philosophy. I don't know how much you've ever really cared about philosophy. I know when you were younger, you cared a bit about philosophy because you and me discussed philosophy when you were younger.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. Add it to this or something. Me and my mom were watching a show called Rum. Rum. Yeah, that's its name. It's From is a supernatural mystery type. So there's a town. Everyone's stuck in the town. If they go leave from one road, they appear at the next road. It's kind of like they're stuck. They can't leave.
Huh.
But at night when these light balls, monsters come out. They try to lure you. They're like, "Hi, how are you?"
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a clip since you showed me a clip.
Alright.
And these monsters are trying to
Is this like an Eldritch horror style thing? Because that's what it kind of sounds like, and I love Eldritch horror.
It sounds like it. There's using things like talismans that protect. If as long as they're in a sealed like a house that stop the monsters coming in, but they're trying to trick you to open the door so they can get in. Or
okay. You know what was a really good book and game? The Mist. Never watched any of the movies. I'm running out of races.
I sent you a short.
Huh. Oop.
You probably want to BRB if you watch it.
Okay. scary things.
Understandable. But so now I'm looking for shows to watch, and I'm actually been thinking of sitting down and actually introduce her to Fallout TV series.
You haven't watched the Fallout series?
I've watched it. She hasn't.
Oh yeah, you should have her watch it. You'll probably be confused.
She
like
will.
my father-in-law watched it, and he complained about the whole caps thing. And he's talking about, oh, the caps don't make any sense. Why would you use caps? And like, I sat there and like, cause like you've seen the video about like why caps actually would make sense, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's post-apocalyptic. It's a post-apocalyptic world. It's like dollars and coins have no meaning.
Yeah.
Oh! This dollar bill. Oh, who's backing it? The rebel that's in DC.
Yeah.
So the non-existent government.
Hey, the government still exists.
Yeah, to a point.
They just don't give a shit about what's happening in the wasteland.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I would get told her I would explain things to her so to a point in an easy way.
Yeah.
But let's just see. She doesn't like it, but she doesn't like it because it's so much. Just finding shows to watch is something that you also like. Is kind of hard. Like I saw the trailer for From, and I liked it. It looked interesting. It looked something. Should be like too. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Woo.
Woo! I like that these trains can take these turns at like 140 miles per hour and be just fine.
I was just putting rail stops, bumper thingies on the ends just as a precaution, maybe.
Yeah, they're not. Because here's the thing, these are all going to be running off of, whatchamacallits, autopilots. So they're not going to turn down the ways without a train. I do need to set up blocks at some point. But I figured I would work on that after I was done getting the whatchamacallits in place. Pillars.
Yeah.
My stream is now all about just the train system. It's the most autistic. It's the most autistic stream there is. I can say that I'm on the spectrum. Fuck you. I like how like boomers are like, back in my day, autism wasn't a thing. Now get out of here. You're interrupting train time.
The thing is, it was definitely a thing all throughout history. It just wasn't diagnosed because we didn't know all this. And the thing is, like, we learn more and more, and we learn more. That's, you know, it's.
I've fully embraced the fact that I'm autistic. I don't really care, you know? It's not that big of a deal. I'm functional. I'm happy. The people in my life love me. Why should I care? I do think it's funny that people on the spectrum typically have a thing that they're fascinated with. Mine is logistics. I actually fucking love logistics. So like,
logistics.
Yes, I love logistics.
So you should work in a warehouse.
I should actually. Except for, I also hate, you know, corporate entities. And we all know how that works. We all know how that works. No, but like, for instance, one of the
there's also that corporate entity that's right next door to where we work that doesn't seem as evil as compared to others.
Yeah.
To a point. You know what I mean?
I do. So, like, for instance, one of the things on me and Izzy's upcoming vacation that I'm not going to get into too much detail about because I'm just not going to. But you know what it is. You know what we're doing. One of the things that we're doing on this is I am getting a behind-the-scenes look at how the operations and logistics of it work. And I'm so excited for that part of the vacation. I want to watch how they do everything. I want to see how the logistics work. And I know that like 90% of people would not find this entertaining, but I'm like so hyped about going and like see how they set things up and how they move things and when they move things and when they schedule to move things. Like, I want to know how it works.
That's funny.
It's funny because Izzy found that part of the vacation and she was like, I am not going on this with you, but I will make sure that you get to go do it. I have zero interest in it, but you can do it. I don't know, I've always liked logistics. I never really had a word for it for the longest time, but like now that like I know the word for it. And it's great because games like it's why I spent so much time in Satisfactory and why I can spend so much time in Satisfactory and not care. Because it's all logistics. And I love logistics. They're logical. They're logistical. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, these games are fun.
What's the map like? You know what I should have done? Oh my god, I didn't think about this.
What?
I should have loaded the supplies I needed on the train.
I thought about it. I thought that's why you had that stuff back.
No,
You were gonna
oh
fill it
my
with
god.
Stuff.
I'm a fucking idiot. Good news is I'm getting back into an area where it'll take less resources to build the pillars.
Construct additional pylons.
You must construct additional pylons. Insufficient Vespian gas. Down the tube. Bye bye bye. And don't everybody's favorite. You know, generic Zerg sound. That's low enough. Some things I'm just deciding are low enough. Because it doesn't look like it's not touching the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if we're, you know, building in the area and we see that it's not touching the ground, we'll just go over there and connect it.
Yeah, we could just do that. It doesn't need to be peripheral.
Right in the center, isn't it? Yep, of course it is. I don't think I need to even put pillars on that one. I think that one I just leave as this. What do you think, Lot? Does that look good?
Looks fine.
Looks like it's connected to that, being supported by that. Insufficient Vespian gas. Oh, I messed up, didn't I?
Alright. Alright, I left a marker so I can remove it from you.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's not end of the world.
Oh, I'm getting a text message from my son. 1 second. They gave my son a little pair of wings that they give kids when they get to meet the pilot. And he sent me a picture of those, so I had to reply back with like, "Where did you get that? Did you fly a plane?" Because you know.
Did he drink a little can of Red Bull?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Gives you wings.
I'd love it if they did a commercial where like they were like realistic about it, and they're like, okay, Red Bull doesn't actually give you wings. It just makes you hallucinate into thinking that you have wings.
Or a commercial with body horror. Drinks a can there and gets painful ripping out the rings coming out of your back.
I think I'm also
blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. You see a close up of the wings emerging, bloodily, the skin ripping, and then sprouting out.
Yeah.
They can go that way too. But I probably want to get approved for TV.
Yeah. Be a good thing for them to do for Halloween, though. It doesn't need to be approved for TV. It needs to be approved for YouTube. And YouTube doesn't give a shit as long as you pay them enough money.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to suck, but looks like it's either touching the water or close to. If it looks like it's touching the water. That's definitely touching the water. You know what'd suck? If the power blew right now. So I'm like super far from the shore.
How are you still getting power? Is this from the rail itself?
Yeah. You can draw power from the rail for the hover pack. You
That's
can't
cool.
draw power using wire, though. It sucks.
I'm sure there's a mod out there.
Yeah, probably.
Rails with power points, probably.
So what have you been working on?
Nuclear power unlock. I'm now working on 2 computers.
Gotcha.
23 hits.
I'm assuming it's not going to be that hard to get.
No, it just takes time. So while I'm there, I'm just browsing the web. Power multi monitors.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Take the train back. This time I won't load it up with stuff I need. Well, the rail looks pretty good. Woo!
That's good. Reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. This reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Glitches that out too, so. I just don't know what causes it, man. It's just drives me nuts. Well, that's like 15-minute wait for the pod.
Leading edge production, huh?
Let's see. Can't get particle enrichment because we need something from leading edge. And the other one is left is aeronautical engineering. Drones.
Which I don't think we're really too interested in drones.
I might check it out. It's just, I don't see it right now being, oh my god, I need to unlock it right this second.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to get Part 3 miners, and Project Part 8 is on here, and obviously turbo motor, which is needed for particle enrichment.
Basis wiring.
You still hear me?
I do.
Yeah, I put my mic up for some reason. Thank you.
Alright, you are a bit quiet, but I do still hear you.
All right.
And I'm free. Free falling. Where's the racist? Man, this project's taking a lot of resources.
Yep. Any project will.
But it'll look nice at least, right?
What's that?
But at least it'll look nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's gotta get the train to actually get loaded. Load up the train. Enjoy the ride. Someone just applied to join the faction. I don't know how I feel about someone joining the faction named Supremacy.
Oh.
A 2-year-old account. Married to... I didn't know that name. I don't know. I feel like this is... I don't think this is a good fit. I'm not going to accept this application. Turn off self-drive. Nope, I don't want to dock. I don't want to dock. Cancel the dock. Cancel docking. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Ten supercomputers to make a nuclear power plant.
That seems like a bit much. Alright. Go back to these three, do the next three, and then we'll see where I'm going.
67 hours.
Oh, no! 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 I flew too close to the sun! Or I guess in this case I flew too close to the water. Alright, well, let's start working on getting our way back up, I guess.
What do I want? What do I want to do?
What do I want to do? Mustard? How about mustard gas? Sorry. Ian! Still too far. There we go. Let's just whoop.
I got explosives for days.
Oh yeah? They're getting uploaded too, aren't they?
Yeah, there's 100 in their array, and
And that's the max we can hold right now.
In deposit, but there's 100, 200, 300, 400, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 5, 6, 1,650. In the chest storage container below it.
Yeah.
This is a reminder.
The boy.
How am I supposed to get the boy?
This is a reminder. Get the boy.
He's not even in the same state.
Buying plane tickets.
I'm not fucking flying. Have you seen how expensive plane tickets are?
I'm guessing really expensive.
Yes. Especially
That's
since I would not fly not first class. I'm a big dude. I need room. And tickets that aren't first class don't have room.
I have never been on a plane.
Neither have I.
And I haven't been out of this state in like
I was out of the state last
21
last
years.
year.
21 years.
I was out of the state last year.
Last time was I'm trying to be vague, not like declare exact.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, here's the thing. I do let people know. I'm not shy with people knowing that I live in the Pacific Northwest, which is one of 3 different states. One of 4 different states, depending on your view. Because there's 2 states that are considered the Pacific Northwest by some people. That I'm like, Some people consider Idaho and California as part of the Pacific Northwest, but I don't really see how. First of all, Idaho is not even along the coast, so I don't know how that's the Pacific Northwest. That doesn't make sense to me. And then California, it's
a part of it. Maybe.
Is it though? Is it really far enough north to be considered the Pacific Northwest?
I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm fine with people actually knowing what state I'm in, because it's a pretty big state in all reality.
Yeah. But let's see. The last one was a middle school field trip. That's where last time I remember I was. To a certain science place.
Last time I was out of state was to go take a tour of a factory. Because that's who I am.
This sounds like fun.
There's a tour that I really want to do of this nuclear facility. But, I don't know. I just haven't done it yet. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well. don't see any threats.
Once available to sell on the physics store.
There's not much left to buy, is there? Alright, let's go move the train. Get some supplies.
7 tickets gets me 50 fused modular frames, which is exactly what I need for the leading edge production. We have 39 tickets to if you're curious.
Yeah. We also have quite a bit of animal remains uploaded that you can turn into stuff. I've just been uploading animal remains.
Supercomputers don't seem to be an option, so. Yeah.
Woo! Huh.
Nuclear deterrent development.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked.
Oh, yes,
New
we can
sulfur
start
research
making,
available for the
making
development of
fucking bullets
high-end
and shit.
weaponry and
Hell yeah.
ammunition.
Guns! Guns,
Yeah, the
Glot!
rifle. The rifle. But I'm looking at the explosive, the nuke. Novelist.
Yeah. So here's a funny little thing.
Do I hear an eagle screaming our way?
So here's a funny thing. You know the lizard doggos?
Yeah.
So you know how they can find stuff, right?
Yeah.
They can find explosives. On one of my worlds, I have yet to actually research the detonator. But one of my lizard doggos brought me a nuke. I was like, okay then, Doug, put it down.
Did you know that this for early access or early jetpack? If you explore the map, there's a hog in the jetpack.
I did know about that. I've never seen it.
It's very it's like rare. It's like a random alpha hog somewhere in the map. Spawns when the game loads or something, and it's like somewhere in the map. Who knows where? Could be anywhere.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I gotta go make a refinery with every oil residue and gunpowder to make smokeless.
Yeah. I have some heavy oil residue being repurposed into fuel just to get rid of it. If you want, you can attach onto it to get to make the smokeless gunpowder.
That's a good idea.
Because we don't actually need the extra energy right now. We will eventually, but I also am planning on making more power factories soon, and we're getting close to nuclear power, so
Didn't you say you want to make a whole nother track just for waste?
Yeah.
Nuclear waste?
I want to make another track that is another station set up that is just completely for nuclear power stuff. Because I don't want to have the issue. Here's the thing, it's going to be bad enough that if something goes wrong and materials end up in the wrong spot, I don't want that to be happening with nuclear waste. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. What I think is find where all the nodes for uranium is. I already know there's only 3, 4.
Yeah. We probably only need 1. From what I've looked at, because here's the thing, I've never actually done nuclear power, but I've looked into nuclear power before, and you don't need a lot.
We'll see. I want there, and if we get nuclear power going and going, or free up your oil.
True. Ooh, free up my oil? Free up my oil? More rubber?
More oil stuff. I have no clue what is the What does it look like?
What do you mean?
The sink for fuel, the residue.
Oh, it's not going to really be a sink. It's going to be another refinery that's attached to other refineries. It's going to be, oh god. I don't know how to describe where it's at, but look at, you'll find some power plants that are away from the main group of power plants. Those are all getting their fuel from heavy oil residue being turned into fuel. And that's just to get rid of the heavy oil residue. So those can just get completely reburned. So I need more pipes and more... The pipes are in here. Plates in here. I'm running low on plates. Have you seen any gameplay for Pragmata?
That game? I've seen a little bit of it.
It looks interesting. I like the hacking. It makes me think of how Fallout had like a hacking system that was just absolutely garbage. Where you could hack into robots, but there was like always options on what you could do with the hacked robot. And it was like, make them fight for me? Why would I want them to just shut down? Whoop.
No, the game looks interesting.
Three. Now I'm making some progress. 1, 2, 3. Three. Now I'm going to slow down on my progress. 3.
Hey, you're making great progress.
I really am.
You thought it would take forever?
You are aware that this has taken me like 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
And you remember that this is literally for no actual practical use.
It makes it look nice.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't seem to find it.
Find what?
That refinery thing, that extra line.
Here, give me... I'm going to be by there in a moment. I can show you.
I see the rubber.
Yeah, it should be... Follow the rubber. The rubber will produce heavy oil residue. I mean, if it's not making heavy oil residue, then it's making, no, because it is making heavy oil residue, because you take heavy oil residue and you turn it into either coal or, fuel. And I prefer making fuel because I just think it makes more sense.
There's one that was set to... Looks like it's disconnected, doesn't nothing. Chest here for...
To go back to get the train for more stuff. You want me to just come out there and show you where it's at?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the rail goes right along there. And I'm not that far.
Yeah. There's a refinery doing nothing. Literally doing nothing. It's not sitting.
I know that I do occasionally put down refineries and stuff like that just to look at recipes. I know there's an easier, better way of doing it, but that's just how I do it. But I'm on my way. And we're literally at the bauxite thing. So, you're looking at where it's making plastic. Oh, is this the one that's not doing anything?
Yeah, there's no such thing.
That's weird. Yeah, this is not this is running at 35%. That needs to get fixed. Alright, so over here. This is where the rubber is being made. And it's taking, if you look, this is producing rubber and heavy oil residue. And the heavy oil residue is coming over here and being turned into fuel. You can just take some of that heavy oil residue and use it for your thing. Because I'm not going to, I mean, that the fuel's literally being fed into these generators just to get rid of the heavy oil residue. You'll see that these generators are not running 24/7. They're literally just here to take up heavy oil residue.
Oh. Okay.
And provide, you know, a small little bit of power that we don't actually end up really using because it's not consistent power. Which, how is our power? We're running about 4,000, and we generate around 7,000. There. Now I gotta figure out how I'm getting back up to the train. I heard that train taking off and got real scared there for a second. What's that?
I need the residue, but I also need to get
gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Yeah, I know. There's two ways you can do it. You can set up a packager to send the heavy oil residue and send the heavy oil residue over. Or you can set it up to just bring over the
I could do that all there. It might be just easier to package. Because I'm going to find sulfur. No, I don't know.
The benefit to if you were to do it, packaging the oil, packaging the oil is you could send it off to a different area that has sulfur and coal. If you want, this train that goes and gets stuff for the whatchamacallit? You know how
there's a sulfur near the top area, I think. So
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Right by where I make the iron plates.
I could do that. I could get there, bring down sulfur, and put it in that train, and then take it.
It also has coal right over there.
Ooh, and coal. That's what I also need. Did you know the rubber going into the station is waterlogged?
I did know that. It takes a bath. I mentioned that when I was doing it. I was like, well, the rubber's taking a bath, but that's okay.
And this bauxite is also really waterlogged.
Yeah. That bauxite also isn't doing anything yet. Because you said you were working on bauxite stuff, so I decided, fuck it. I'll let him do it.
Do you know these belts are Zeke fighting and clipped into these?
Are you really going to sit here and you going to critique everything?
Yeah.
At least I was doing shit. That was what you were doing, nothing.
What was I doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? I was doing something.
You were jumping around the base, listening to music.
Are you sure that was...
I'm sure that was you.
I don't know. I was thinking.
I was thinking.
I could put one more cargo thing here and have it full of what I could do is go over there, make gunpowder, bring the gunpowder in here, take it, and then have it produce, put in this there, and then put the smokeless into the other train that goes to the main base area.
Yeah, that would work.
The other mini desert-like area.
Yep. That's the area that's is the starting zone where I did my most recent playthrough. The one that I've been kind of doing alongside us.
Yeah. How was your progress on that?
Honestly, it hasn't really progressed much.
You just got busy with stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this station only has 2.
Yeah. But you could make it bigger, and then that would give you a dedicated one that would be just for the smoke, the gunpowder. The other thing you can do is offload sections. You can set them up to smart splitters to unload resources and just split them off. So one drop-off doesn't necessarily have to be dedicated to one thing. It can be dedicated to a couple different things. You just have to make sure to set the smart splitter up so that it takes out the certain items and sends things to a sink if just in case there's too much. Make sure you set up an overflow to the sink.
That makes sense. Right now.
Oh, Jesus, that's going to take forever.
What?
There's a detour that we're going to have to start taking on our day-to-day commute. And apparently it's going to take 5 months.
Where's this? Without revealing.
Like, along the main road that we take into town. It's just after your house. You know what I mean?
Sounds like it might affect me. Maybe. I think.
Izzy's going to message you. She's better or knows more about it than me. And she has you on Steam also. It was a long time ago she decided, you know what? I need to have my idiots friends on my friends list just in case. He can see it even if he's marked as offline.
Oh, okay. It's not anywhere near me.
No.
Okay.
It's in our way, not your way.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll just say there was a sign for like road work that never happened on my path.
Interesting.
For a while, and it just never happened. I get, or it did, and I didn't notice, or because of rain and stuff. So, all right, I don't have to worry about that. Thanks for letting me know that.
Of course.
Because it's like,
Oh, is that why you have it on his friends list? I'm not sure. I assumed it was because you wanted to have your idiots friends on your friends list.
I can see it. I'm set to offline, more like invisible.
Yeah. She knows.
But
There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's not going to be too pleasant. Oh, by the way, love, the Greek yogurt's fucking phenomenal.
Alright, I added a new freight platform to your iron protection plant over here.
Okay.
For sulfur now.
Alright, so since... Are you going to put on another train, or are you going to put on just another train car?
Another train car.
Okay.
Just added to it. It actually has 3 already on it, by the looks of it.
Oh, okay.
It just didn't, because the other one has 3. This one only had 2.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
No, wait. No, this one has 2. No, I'll have to put a.
Okay. I was just going to say, if you're putting on another train, make sure to be careful to add train stop signals.
Yeah, I know. With my ability to see all colors, I can actually properly put it down.
Yeah. You know, I can, for the most part, figure it out, right? You know that, right?
I know you could, and I was just making a joke. I was just kidding.
Okay.
Now, if sometime in the future someone would make a cure for that type of colorblindness.
It kind of amazes me that this doesn't have. It's got to have colorblind settings, right?
I think you already said it's going to be under accessibility. Accessibility.
I'm in that.
I think.
So it looks like I can set colors of things.
No. Is there anything? Yeah, you probably could change the color to something that's more.
Oh wow, it's almost a century old. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. For the most part, I don't have much issue. The trains are really the only thing that really gives me an issue. I cannot see much of a difference when it's yellow and red for the placing something down, but I'm able to read the message that pops up, so that doesn't really affect me.
I'm actually surprised they don't have color or blindness options.
Okay, thank you, Izzy. Love you. Yeah, I'm a little surprised too, because colorblind settings are becoming like way more common, which I'm not complaining about.
Yeah. How dare they add colorblind options? How dare
Those sissy colorblind people wanting to be accommodated. There is a mod for it, though. I'm happy there's a mod for it, but I'm not going out of my way to get the mod. So you would think that the developers, seeing that there's a mod for colorblindness, would be like, let's just add that in our next update.
Yeah. No.
Especially that's pretty common nowadays, that developers will see like, okay, this is the mod that's being made the most, let's just add that to our game. Alright. Well, it's... Alright. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I know, it's funny. Anybody who knows me in real life knows that I bitch whenever I see trees being cut down. Like, it doesn't matter the reason. Like, no, the tree doesn't need to be cut down. Unless it's a safety hazard, it's fine. The tree deserves to live. But then I get into video games. Like, destroy all the trees. I'm not even getting anything from destroying these trees. I'm literally just removing them. I'm not even getting the resource. I'm saying, fuck it. That's good. I'm so close. But I can see the end.
Now you have to repeat it again.
Why would I have to repeat it?
The dedicated radiation line.
Yeah, but that's going to be a much different line. And it's not going to go all the way around the map.
What, you don't want a death train?
I do not want a death train. But that does sound pretty cool, actually. You know what I've actually been wanting? And I've been seeing videos about it on TikTok. And I feel a little bit called out every time I see videos about it on TikTok. I'm like, wow, cool, thanks, TikTok. Thanks for pointing out that I'm on the spectrum and that I like trains. I've been seeing videos of yard train systems that are literally just like a train that goes through your yard. That's all it is. It just goes through your yard for fun. And I want it. I want it so bad. But I also know that it's going to be like some ridiculous like $500 thing. It's like I'm not going to spend $500 fucking dollars to set up a train in my yard that I probably will, you know, never maintain. Because I don't really go outside. Though if I had a train outside, maybe. Ooh, summer sloop. I can probably pick this up without that guy getting mad. Well, he's mad, but what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, huh?
You know, all this train talk reminded me of an old commercial in the early 2000s. Lots of trains.
You know, I did actually take a second to look at the cart, love. So I already do know. And I do actually kind of have an opinion already on which one I want. But I was going to wait. I want the actual George Foreman brand one. And I know it's the cheaper one. But it's George Foreman. So I know that it's built tough.
How old is this?
Woo! Woo! Oh, it's not? Okay. What? I'm almost there. I have like 5 pylons left.
You know what I said earlier?
What?
You talk about all the Oh, the trains remind me of really old commercial that you run on TV, like 2000s and stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of trains. It's like a DVD collection about and showing trains.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Lots of trains. Big trains, big trains.
We have a lot of trains now.
Trains.
Okay. I was going to be counting how many pylons I had left, but I stopped counting because I'm dumbed up.
It's a train. Sorry. Spiders.
Spiders?
No, I'm out of explosives. Good thing I automated that.
Okay. I'm going to take a short bio break because I desperately need to go to the bathroom. So we will be back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Count 9 more pylons that I have to do in theory. See if we can see the guy. Oh, there he goes. Just fucking flooring it.
So once you're done with the trains, what's your next plan?
Solidify fuel power until we get nuclear, or just go straight to nuclear. I haven't quite decided yet. I haven't quite looked at what I need for nuclear.
Uranium.
No, you don't say. I mean, to the other stuff I'll need for nuclear, like what kind of stuff I need to send to the place to make the actual fuel rods. Oh, please, like, go through the gap or something. Oh, come on. Yeah, I mean, he made it.
Is that the trooper?
That's the trooper. I kind of like it. I kind of like that he struggles there, actually.
No pillar is gonna stop me.
He's like, I'm not going to stop for anything. Fuck this pillar. Tell you what, that single tractor is very quickly becoming the mascot of the channel. I know. Dude, you don't even know the half of it. I have spent all day working on this. This train system is fucking chaos.
Last time we streamed, it was 5 hours. Like 5 hours of just...
It took 5... Oh my god.
The whole stream was like 5 hours long. And it was like...
This train system literally goes around the entire map. I've spent like 2 streams working on this, and it's not even that good. I'm finally almost done though. I've got like 3 left, I think. Two left. Boop. 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 There's all the spaghetti. Spaghetti. Yeah. You know, I was going to just make rails through sections that I needed sections, but I very quickly just ended up saying, fuck it. I'm just doing sky rails. So, there we go. Sky rail. Alright, glad it's done. I'm going to go on a drive around.
Next project is to take it all down.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I don't like the Skyrail. Let's just take it off. I would literally throw my PC out the window. Ugh. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to see. Most of the map we haven't done anything with yet. Woo! Extensions. All of our bullshit. Right now we're in phase 5?
4.
We're in phase 4. We just got done with bauxite stuff. Why so high? I mean, it's just so that they can get over, like, the cliffs and stuff. It's just, the plan for this is to just send everything to that location, where we're just going to build everything, essentially. We're going to build factories out here, the trains are going to pick stuff up, take things back, and it's just high up so they can get over things. Because we're lazy. We didn't want to deal with making trains go up and down, though I did go up here a little bit. The plan was for it to all just be level, and then I very quickly said fuck that, and made a part that at least went up a little.
I wanted it higher.
He wanted it even higher, and I was like, eh. I had to rein that in a little.
Redo it. Make it higher.
No, I'm not redoing it and making it higher. Fuck that. Still stuff. Like, there's a slug over there, Just things I didn't collect while I was building. It's like, I'm busy. Yeah. Typically, I prefer following the terrain too, but I don't know. Finding a happy medium. Oh, sound I just heard out in the distance. I think that what I'm going to work on next is probably nuclear power, but I've never done nuclear power. Okay. Yeah, making rail blueprints is not easy. I've tried. Good on you for being able to actually do something useful with it, because mine are pretty useless. I like how there's literally like a Mercer sphere right there. And I didn't bother to grab it. Yeah. There's some variance of it not being on the grid for the most part. Like I said, it's not a great system, but it did take me a long time to go all the way around the map, and I did cheat. Didn't go all the way around the map. I cut through sections, and I made it so I skimmed the desert. I'm lazy. What can I say?
I gotta go redo it. Undo that.
I did consider going through that arch on the train just for the cinematic, like, shot of it, but I ended up not. Well, my hope is that I don't have to do that. My hope is that all the trains will just go on the same rail, and it'll get to the main place and queue up using, what are they called? Blocks. That's my hope. It's probably not going to work. But it's foggy as shit over here. Well, spoke too soon. Yeah, I do plan on having like a lot of trains, so it'll be multiple trains stopping at multiple locations. I don't know. We'll see how it works. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I think Lot, you mentioned this had 60 hours?
This right now I just saved, so 68. And
68. We haven't gotten a lot done. Yeah, it's still fairly new. No, it's a great game.
I've been playing for literally 2 months.
Him and me have very different building styles. It's fun to see. Oh, well.
Got a little fast.
I'm not going to be able to stop that train for a while.
Is it going to hit on our train?
No.
Oh yeah, did you take the one that you were using off?
Yeah, actually, I think I'll be able to catch up with it before it takes off. But I want to stop it because it's not actually set up to do anything right now. Alright. Turn off self-drive. Not yet. That's going to be my next thing. My plan is to have a block signal, obviously at the train depots so that trains don't just ram into each other. Transport. Block. So I'm going to put one there. There. And then I want to put another one like here. This is where it's difficult for me because I'm colorblind and I can't really tell a difference.
It's a yellowish gold. It's more of an orange now.
So I have difficulties with that, but I kind of have to use logic and thinking about like, okay, well that'll be because I yellows, oranges, and reds, that entire like thing all look the same. There isn't. My wife even double-checked because I have a tendency to be wrong about things, and she double-checked. Which I think is ridiculous, considering how old this game is. There's a mod for it, which I thought about getting. Oh, I think I built that the wrong way. Like that, I can see that. I can tell that is different than that. But like, and I can tell this is different. But like, these and that, I can tell that's green. See, when they aren't yellow or orange, I can tell the difference. Another one here. I don't know if that actually works. No, it did not. Okay. That, and then I think that if I do this, no, because it loops into itself. It doesn't. Okay. I'll double check. And then if we come down here, there's some color options for visual aids. For like hologram color, dismantle color, hard clearance color, soft color, but there's no large inventory. Yeah. So I can, the stuff that I don't really need, I can change the colors for that stuff. Each of them has a cube now. Nope. There. That adds that as a different one. But how big is a 3-rail train? It's going to be too big, isn't it? That's gonna be too small. Plan on them being 3 rails and 3 carts and a train. So I think that's going to be too short as is once I pull this into here. Assuming it stops there, yeah, that's going to be a little too short. And it also needs to be further back because it actually needs to. Okay, so like right there. No, it needs to go back even further. I guess it really doesn't, does it? It can make it to the... Yeah, that should be fine. Because it'll go to the whichever way, and then it'll... Okay, yeah. We're good.
Where's the train? Train is there.
Alright. Visualize. Like, there. I think. Either way, right now we only have the one train. There's an easier way to aim if... There's an easier way to aim, foundation, if... It probably also gets rid of the Z-vining. It's a bit wonky. Let's unload this train. Yeah, actually, I would love that. Okay. Place the foundation above where it starts. I mean, like above, or like right where it starts. Place it. Painted beam?
Alright, I have made a factory making black powder over here, and now it's being fed into the train.
So you kind of mean like that? Do I put the rail above, or do I delete this foundation first? This is top of the beam where it starts. Okay. Nope. It doesn't like that. Let's go up there. Down there, it's technically out of the blueprint maker, so... Hold on. Boop, boop. And then the painted beam. Center. Freeform. Take it to where I want it to be. That. Top of that. So aim to the station, even if it's... Okay. But even if I just do this, or actually more that.
No, there's 2 trains on this. I didn't know there was 2 trains on this train.
Yeah, the one that makes the iron plates, drops it off to get turned into reinforced iron plates. Yeah, there's another train on that loop.
Because there's one with only 2, and then there's another one with 3. Now, I guess it's going to also... I added a new one with the one that had only 2 added.
All the way there. Okay, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't think I did it right this time, but... And then if you do that... Where's the foundation? So in theory, which is going to be too long, but I'd be able to just do this and it would connect right up. And make a much cleaner turn. Don't start with the rail linked. Gotcha. Let me move this train back a little. Problem is auto-connecting to that. So place it like this. Except for it won't center. Good enough. You mean like this? I'm sorry if I'm not getting it. I'm not the smartest person in the world. It does look better already, though. Okay, in line with the foundation. Okay. There's also a bit of lag, by the way. And it's just not. Okay. Just do right there. Just go straight. All right. And then if the new rail connects, okay with the old. Okay. It does. Okay. That's pretty cool. Do you think that I'm about? Yeah. Won't have that weird wobbly thing to it. Alright. Nice. You can even do it with the rail where the train is on. Just aim way back where it starts and place it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was trying to do here. I was trying to nudge it down, but when I nudged it down, it's putting it under the floor for some reason. But I'm assuming that's probably why you told me to put... You can do half nudges? Control. I'll block it first. God, I didn't know you could do half nudges. Oh, the number of things that would have saved me time with.
Half nudges?
You can do half nudges. Come on, zoop. No, don't zoop that way. Zoop. Zoop that way. Zoop. Zoop that way. Just not want to zoop the correct direction. What? Control F nudge. Oh.
Are you sure it's doing nothing for me?
Oh, it definitely worked for me. Okay. Are you locking the hologram first?
Yes.
You're holding control?
Yes.
Yeah, it wobbles a little there.
Oh, okay. It doesn't work with belts.
Oh.
But I used the foundation hologram and it did work, so. I was testing it with a belt first, so I was like not doing anything.
Okay. Apparently you can do it with the belts if you put down a belt support first. And nudge the belt support. Which doesn't make sense when you think about it. I should probably... I won't do that because... But you know what? Hold on. Hold on. I was taught.
What I'm going to do now, since apparently I didn't realize the train also went all the way to the main base.
Yeah,
which is probably where I didn't realize at the time, so I didn't think about it. So I'm just going to have I'm putting another packager right next to your fuel packager, and it's going to package heavy res. Oil res.
Hold on. Think. And then I can delete this and this. Delete this. This and this, so that I can guarantee that I get on this foundation. I don't need this anymore. Think. And then connect this. That looks a little better. Still not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Also, these are very unhappy with me. Yeah. Thank you. That's so much better. know what? I'm still going to put it there, because I think that just works fine. Oh, we can delete this. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I'm sure it was a bit of a pain in the ass to teach me how to do that, but...
What exactly did he teach you?
He taught me a better way of setting up rails.
Nice.
Setting up a three-way. So that they're less like weird curvy bullshit and more decent looking.
That's cool.
You are mad because the signal loops into itself. But I think that's just a bug. I think replace that magically. Alright. I need to add more blocks along the way. Yeah. I love games like that. I am really happy with that. That looks so much better. I didn't get stuck. I wanted to see how the operation on this was. Oh. Oh, game just crashed.
Your game crashed?
Yup.
You just have to sign back in because the game didn't crash for me.
Restarting it now. Want to throw up the... I thought we were almost back. There we go. I wanted to pop in here and modular frames is our slowdown. Well, that fell to right there. That means I'm going to make a trip into logistic hell.
Freaking train lidding the platform and grass, and now I have to walk all the way back.
Logistic hell. Going up here. Oh!
What?
Well, I figured out why frames aren't being delivered. Oh, that's right. I was going to make a new thing that delivered. Yeah, lights are on the agenda for eventually. This is a merger, right? Okay, so actually, hold up. I may have already fixed this issue, but not done it well enough. Because I think I did see that one. And then this, yeah, okay. The tractor's out of fuel. I really need to get this set up. Yeah, no, I saw that on a thing where you can set. You can also adjust. How'd you get down here? Oh, this is a different tractor. No. That's this tractor.
Of course.
Yeah. And there's also something, I saw that there's something you can do in, like, the console commands to make it even brighter if you want.
10,
Alright, so it's out of fuel and it's stuck down here. So let's get some fuel. Fuel you up. What? What? Well. Okay. Yeah, you can't get up there. Nope. Okay, hold up. Nope. Stop. Disable autopilot. Alright. Okay. You back up there.
What? First? Oh, what?
Uh-oh. Hey, Glot.
What?
Apparently I forgot to charge my headset. I just got battery low.
Battery low. Recharge your headset, man.
Oh, no, I just... You know what? That's fine. Start recording. Woo! Woo! I can't wait for the new pathing system for trucks and trains and things. Yeah! That's gonna be so nice. Okay. Now, enable. There we go. Let's see what Claude's up to. Ah, you're adding that extra rail car to do the thing that we talked about.
I hope it doesn't have issues with that.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, because I was going to have the oil residue go with the circuits, but it's full, so.
Yeah. Oh, look at our spaghetti.
And then over here, I want to add another one, but there's no space.
Like the only actual like organized factory we have. We have used it for some. I've used it for some things. He doesn't really use it. Are you just full? Is that what's up? Yeah, you're full. Of course you are. Oh, I don't really doing anything with. See, like when I build factories, do try to make them look presentable. No, they're not the best, but... Not sure why we're not using any rotors. Ooh. Are you idle? No, you're idle because you're full. That's why we're not using rotors here. This is full. So we're not doing anything with it. I don't know what to work on. I want to go see about my reinforced iron plate factory. You're just making... Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
You'd help me with this. I don't know. It doesn't seem to want to merge. And I don't know when the next train is going to show up.
Yeah, it's, I mean, that works, but... I think we'd have to take out the pillar and move it back. There you go. Not a pretty solution, but it's a quick solution.
Alright. For now. Okay. Enough. Let's check up on the hero of the stream. See if we can find him. Up there he is. I don't know why I love this particular tractor so much.
Just the way it doesn't give a shit. It does not slow down. It just fucking goes. I guess it slows down here. I imagine that the AI that's listening to this, it's like, I imagine the AI that's like piloting this thing is like listening to Rob Zombie. I know. It's just like, dude, that chicken and burr. I really don't know why I love him so much, but he just.
Alright, let's see what the train does. Let's go in.
I've seen him hit, like, the bean. I've seen him hit pillars. He just keeps going. He's like, oh, I don't give a shit. We salute you.
It's going in.
Alright. I was going to go check on my reinforced.
Right.
Yeah.
Now let's get this one.
I like that idea. His name's Honey Badger. Can you paint vehicles? Oh, they're already. Oh. I think you can paint vehicles.
Fucking Hypertube pushed me off this.
I'm gonna paint it black and white, like a honey badger. Yep.
You can paint the trains. I just painted the train.
I'm gonna paint that tractor black and white. It's going to be Honey Badger. Honey Badger don't care. I'll paint him red so he goes faster. I could paint him yellow so he's invisible. 40K reference if anyone you know, cares about 40K. Okay, it's the train under me. I was like, I don't think there's a... I think I already saw the train. Oh, it's, Warhammer. These, there's these orcs, and anything they believe comes true, but they're too stupid to understand that's what's happening. So, for instance, some of them will paint their vehicles red because it makes it go faster, and then because they believe it, you know. Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy. You know what? Let's take the elevator. We have the elevator, might as well use that. Still producing. Hasn't stopped. Still at 100%, and we're still backing the hell up. I need to make more. More reinforced iron plates. like listening to lore videos every now and then. More of a passing interest, but very interesting. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Oh, because of the train. That's why it stopped. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Thought I could make so much more reinforced iron plating. That was weird.
What?
I opened up this assembler. When I opened it up, it had no resources in it whatsoever. It sat there for a second, and then the whole thing was full. Like, it just, like, had a sync issue or something. I think I could almost double. Like, that's a long time that belt's just sitting still. We got the thing. Conveyor belt. Oh, I need more things. Do you have quartz crystal?
On me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can deposit it in it.
Awesome, thank you. Trying to figure out how much rubber and how much stuff I'm making, sending through here. Trying to figure out how much more.
So there's only one train on the. Going to this train is a reminder. Get the boy. It's at the station.
At the boy station? Yeah, there's only one train on that. You can add another train if you want, but you're gonna have to figure out how to do that.
No. Well, I just want to make sure because I'm gonna stop it when it gets here.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to do some editing to this track.
Okay.
I'm just adding a new freight and having it just dedicated to oil. And I colored it. It's green.
Okay. I get it. That makes sense.
I was just curious. I was like, yeah, what if I color it? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say 90 and 280. Now this belt is good for 480. So I can't add double. But I could add more. I definitely am producing more than enough rubber to add more. Okay, hold on. I think that I should add. You're dropping those off. You're supposed to be picking up something, right? No, this is an empty part. Okay. Oh, that's supposed to be dropping off satyrs. That's right. This picks up satyrs and. Okay. Yeah. Satyrs get dropped off here and get transferred over to here, and then they get loaded onto there. And okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, I think next time we play Glot, I am going to start working on... I know, I probably shouldn't, but I'm probably going to start working on nuclear power, just because, you know, my obsession with nuclear power.
I would start working on another train line for uranium, where the uranium areas are. I would recommend looking on a map. It's like, why go run around like a drone trying to find...
He uses it more than I do. Alright. comes up with, here. See, I don't know, I kind of like the actual, like, building. It's kind of therapeutic, but it probably would be good to save time, because we do spend a whole lot of time building. But, like, he comes up with some really good, blueprints.
I'm gonna say they're great.
I like them. See, I come up with, like, let me see here. Yo basic. I'm gonna drop Yo basic down. Nope, no I'm not. I don't have enough stuff to drop Yo basic. That's what I'll do. I'll drop Yo basic and I'll freeze frame it. This is something I came up with. Where you come in here, and this is where, like, the miner would be. It comes in and goes to these, and then it goes up into, like, a basic, like, constructor setup. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You put more time towards, you put less time towards making the actual factory. That's smart. And you get to spend time actually, like, making things look nice. I like that way of thinking. But I'm trying to get over here. And these are examples of, like, blueprints he makes, which I think are pretty good. I mean, they're quick. You can set them down and boom, they're off they go. I need to redo this because it is backing up. The backing up is because the train can't hold it. Probably backing up because the train just can't hold it. Yeah, the train can't hold it. I went a little overboard. These entire two things are just these are too pure, and they're just making iron plates. That's it. That's all they're doing. I got sick of running out of reinforced iron plates, and now we have too many. Why'd you do this?
Do what?
These belts looked okay, but now you have this single thing of gunpowder just kind of...
I try to make it nice. I thought about make it go under and just have it like a pair. It was just something to get it quick set up. Why these carts are now highlighted blue?
That's
oh, why are you going that way?
Yep, and there it is. It's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wanting to not use that. But I think that I'm going to end up having to use it. I'm being honest. Which I'm sure, Glot, you're probably happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I was wanting to just do the math, but I think that that's just not realistic. Alright, well, I think that I'm going to be calling it here for the day. Oh, I've got household things I have to do. Well, Izzy is out of town. So, as always...
Yeah. I'm testing this and make sure it's...
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're technically the world owner, so take your time, but... You know what, Izzy? That's true. You are technically more in town than normal. I'm technically the one out of town, if we're really being technical here. I was just being set to close it down, Izzy. What's up?
Question, the arrow thing, it's driving me nuts.
The arrow thing?
Picking paths.
Okay.
I set it, and it resets to...
Yeah, when the train comes in, it changes it to the direction it needs to go.
Because right now it's going the opposite way, the wrong way.
Yeah. When the train comes through, it'll know which way to go, and it'll go to the right. It'll change the direction on its own. It doesn't need you to change it.
I'll have to sit there and make sure, because right now it's doing it wrong.
Did you make sure the train is facing the right direction? The station is facing the right direction?
I didn't edit the station itself. I just added freight.
Gotcha. All right. Well, as always, Glot, thank you for joining me. Jake, appreciate the tips and tricks, and appreciate you stopping by and visiting. It was quite nice having you, actually. We don't get a whole lot of people in here, so it's kind of cool having someone here to chat. All right. Want to end it here. Thanks again, everyone.
See ya.